Hello pretties, welcome to Viv's Reel. So today it is time for my advent calendar Project Pan update, and it's not my best update. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I forgot about some of these products. For starters, I forgot about this one. I didn't even I didn't even have it, like I couldn't even see it, so I just found it like a week ago, and then I've been too scared to wear it to work because although I think it's somewhat close to my skin tone, I don't think it's actually a match. I can probably fake it, but I've been too nervous. I was going back and forth with this on what to do with this. So this is Apris from That Married Blushes, and here it looks like this beautiful plum blush. It is not that, okay guys? Let me tell you, this is like pink fuchsia. This is not the same color. I don't want that on my cheeks. I don't like this shade. This shade is not flattering. This shade sucks. And I've been debating all month because I wore it twice and I really do not like it on me. It's not flattering. I don't even find it pretty. Like, I like pink. Clearly, I'm in a pink room, but not fuchsia hot pink. So I'm gonna declutter this. I'm sorry, guys. I was going back and forth with this, but I don't want to force myself to wear these samples if I don't like them. And I don't think it's worth me handing it off to somebody. So this one is actually going in the trash bin. I'm not gonna count it towards my empties, but I literally just put it in the trash can right now. I don't want to use it. I just don't, and I don't want to force myself to use. I mean, come on, that's just not cute. Anyway, I also had my Charlotte Tilbury thing, and I did finish every single shade here. Pretty nice, pretty happy about that. And I also had 2 Milk Makeup like skin tints, and what I did is I combined them, and I told you guys I'm gonna try to use this as a contour bronzing kind of situation. And so here it is. I have used it a few times. This is my issue, and I didn't think this was gonna be a problem. Obviously a little dark, which is fine. I was thinking, okay, I'll use it to underpaint, but this is the situation. Here it is. It is not it is quite deep, but no, further than that, I'm having an issue with the formula, which I was not expecting. That I clearly took too much out. It's not, do you see that? So this is me trying to blend it out. I guess it's because it's skin tint rather than actual foundation. It doesn't quite, and I don't know that the camera is quite picking up what I'm seeing here. It doesn't blend out and like leave any actual shaping, so it just looks muddy. I can try to use like a little bit less color here, and I can try to show you guys maybe a little bit better. So it's because the skin tint, it doesn't actually leave any shade behind. See, that was much better. I used too much here. That's much better. So it doesn't actually look shaded behind. It just makes me look like I'm like dirt. Like it looks like I just rubbed dirt on my skin. So this has been quite interesting because obviously I have done it. Like with these shades, I combined these two and I used them as bronzer, and that worked. I used these two and I used them as a bronzer, and that worked. So like it can be done to use these as a bronzer, and the issue, and I didn't think this through, is because the skin tint, it doesn't have enough pigment. It doesn't actually, it just blends. You see what I mean? Like it just blends out, and it doesn't actually like. Yeah, this was quite strange for me because I don't know what to do. I don't think the skin tint formula is going to be a good bronzer situation. I don't believe I have anything. I think everything else I have is what's it called, is an actual foundation, but this skin tint, I'm not gonna be able to use it as a bronzer. So I don't really know what to do with this thing because obviously the light one was too light and the dark one was too dark, so I'm just like, I don't know what to do with this. I don't think there's anything I can do to actually use it. It stinked. Love that for me. Okay, I'm just gonna have to wash my hands. So anyway, unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to throw it away because, yeah, I didn't think that through. I didn't think that, I thought that the skin tint would work, but I guess it doesn't have enough pigment to actually like create anything. So it just looks like I rubbed dirt on my face. You live and you learn. I do think the other shades are quite a bit more medium, where I can probably make them work in my skin tone. And I have tried it, the formula, so I do know that it is really, really, really sheer. So I think I can probably get away with it and use like bronzer and concealer to like make it fit into my face. But that's a shame. The good thing is though, this is the darkest shade mixed in with the lightest shade, and it's still quite dark. So at the very least, they have a wide shade range. But yeah, there's that. Anyway, time to pick some new products. I did tell you guys that no matter what, whether I finish them or not, I'm gonna have to keep pulling out the next whatever, because otherwise we're not gonna be able to go through them. And I also more heavily put products in the beginning of the year, and then I significantly slowed down towards the end of the year because I was expecting to not finish certain things and then for them to carry on. And I hope that by the end of the year I will be able to finish everything. So as of right now, the only thing that's going into next month is gonna be this one, just because I did just throw away that blush, and I am gonna have to throw away these shades as well. I just have to clean it up because I'm gonna keep the container. Anyway, let's find number 3, because we're doing 2 at a time. 3. Where are you? 3. Found you. So it's hard to tell. Ugh. We didn't get a question. Okay, so for number 3, I have Merit Beverly Hills, which I'm assuming is another blush. We will find it later. Okay. Number 4 is going to be... Where is number 4? Why am I blind? Where are these numbers? Oh, 4 is right here at the top. Duh. Another one with no question. Sorry guys, no trivia for you guys this month. And I'm also getting Milk Gel Tint in 12 and YSL LC2 and DN5. Jesus Christ, a lot. Okay, so again from that Merit, from the Milk makeup. Oh Lord, now I'm supposed to do a Milk 12. There's quite a bit of product in these. I know for a fact, okay, this is the one that I'm gonna maybe be able to pull off. This one I'm not. I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna try playing with it and see what I can do. I don't have a lot of luck for that. Okay. YSL, LC2, and DN5. I was looking for YSL, but I ended up finding Merit first, and then I found Beverly Hills, which looks like a muted rosy shade. I am hoping I'm gonna have much better luck with this one than I did with the last one. So wish me luck with that. All right, and then now I have to still find the other one. So I need to do LC2 and DN5, which is the lightest and the darkest shade. Okay, I will attempt to make these into a bronzer. I do expect these, because they're darker, that and the actual concealers, that I will have a much easier time into making them like stay on my face. That is it for today's video. So what I'm working on is I'm gonna be mixing this lightest and darkest shade and trying to make into a new bronzer. I am gonna have to get rid of this one. I'm gonna try to use this concealer, so it is a concealer, I thought it was foundation, as actual concealer, and I'll see if I can try playing with this one and my Rare Beauty one. So hopefully that should work. I thought it was foundation, so I was planning on using it all over my face. I'm kind of glad I double checked that before I actually opened it. And then I have a Milk 12. We shall see what I can do with that. I have low hope. So that one might end up in the trash as well. And then we have Beverly Hills. So I am hoping this is going to be a much better shade match for me. And that's it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.